outer road according to the map diagram, and there's some connections that go back toward the middle of the property. So do you want to continue on the outer, or do you want to take a cut through?
I don't care. Whatever you want to do is fine with me.
Roger.
If you're wondering about all the best places to eat, stay, and play in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, you are in the right place. Eureka Springs is known as the Little Switzerland of America, or the stair-step town, because of all the mountainous terrain and the winding streets with no right angles. And today I'm going to show you all our favorite things to do in and around the area, whether you want to take it slow or get an adrenaline rush.
1, 2, 3.
We are staying in a caboose. Livingston Junction cabooses are one of the most unique places to stay in Eureka Springs. We are staying in Caboose 101. You will find each caboose furnished with a queen bed, a kitchenette, which has coffee maker, microwave, and a small refrigerator. There are 3 cabooses to choose from, and each has its own private drive and secluded setting. It really just feels like you are in nature all by yourself. They also each have a balcony and a deck with a grill and a hot tub. Plus, they are just minutes from all the cute shops downtown and the Great Passion Play. We're at Ozark Mountain Zipline. They have gym panning and mountain bikes and the zipline. One thing I said I would probably never do is zipline. Honestly, to say I'm nervous would be an understatement.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
We just made it back from the zip lining, and it was incredible. I was pretty nervous at first. I did close my eyes off the first platform, which was kind of like a beginner platform, so I shouldn't have closed my eyes. But it turned out to be every single trip was better and better and better, and I would definitely do that again. And that's not something that I thought I would ever say, but it was awesome. As an added perk, they also have helmet hair. They also have gym panning, which is what we're about to do. So it's a seated bag that you buy, and it's really cool for the kids. I think it's really going to be cool for me too. And then they have this entire system here.
Running water through a trough so you can filter it.
The kids are going to love it. So here goes. You're a pro.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that green one, the last bit. Look at that.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This one. It's pretty like glass. It's on soft too.
Yeah. Very good. Looks like green quartz maybe. I don't know. Clear. No trip to Eureka Springs is complete without touring the downtown, but let's face it, it's called the stair-step town for a reason, and we want to see as much as possible, so we're going to tour the town with Eureka Rocket, which is a great way to see as much of the town as possible, as comfortably as possible.
A few years later, Judge Saunders presents at Dr. Jackson's office, and he's got something going on his legs. He's miserable. Dr. Jackson suggests, why don't you go bathe in the spring, but make sure you don't tell anybody where it is. I sure don't want to lose my monopoly. Well, in short order, the judge is cured, and he just could not keep his big mouth shut. He told anyone who will listen about this magical healing place. And they came from all over the world to take the magic cure. Population near 1879, literally zero. By the end of 1880, more than 18,000 people, like a gold rush, just exploded overnight.
To hear the rest of the story, you're just gonna have to take the tour yourself. If all of this is making you hungry, don't worry, because we're gonna make a pit stop at the Rockin Pig Wood Fire Kitchen. Rockin Pig is a down-to-earth, biker-friendly establishment serving pies and ribs, seafood, barbecue, burgers, and craft beer. Do not leave the Rockin Pig without getting the bourbon bread pudding. Leave me a comment and let me know if you like bread pudding.
Babe, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at cows.
There aren't any cows out here.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at the cows at Double B Farm and Ranch.
What? That's almost 200 miles away near Little Rock. You can't see that far with those.
Oh, I think you underestimate my binoculars. Here, take a look.
Oh, wow, you're right. That's crazy. I can see the cows eating.
Have you seen the horses yet?
Yeah, but why are you looking at Double B Farm and Ranch?
Because they're the sponsor of today's video, and I just wanted to see what Taco Tuesday is doing.
What?
I named one of the cows Taco Tuesday. Want to name one of the cows fajitas?
No, I think I'm gonna name one of those pigs. Oh no, I think Tyler saw me.
Double B Farm and Ranch sells farm-raised beef, plus fresh eggs, pork chops, sausage links, and more. You can pick up your order at their ranch. They have free local delivery, or they ship nationwide. Visit arbeef.com. We are walking around the tabernacle. The Great Passion Play in Eureka Springs is as iconic as the springs themselves. This is a must-do and should definitely be on the top of your bucket list. You can do a Holy Land tour in addition to the play itself, a backstage tour, they have a dinner buffet, the iconic Christ of the Ozarks, Noah's Ark's petting zoo, a Bible museum, a sacred arts museum, a history museum, a piece of the actual Berlin Wall. You can watch parables of the potter, and so much more. This is an event that you will never forget. Good morning from Thorncrown Chapel. It's way back there. Since it's spring, the leaves are really on, and it just kind of hides in the trees. It's beautiful out here. The birds are singing. I'm sure you can hear them. And I will show you inside. Thorncrown Chapel here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas was designed by architect E. Fay Jones, and on March 23, 1979, the construction crew broke ground on this mountainside. It rises 48 feet into the Ozark sky. It has 425 windows and over 6,000 square feet of glass. And it sits atop more than 100 tons of native stone. Yes, you can get married here. While the caboose that I showed you is the perfect couple's getaway, this is a family vacation rental in Eureka Springs that sleeps 6. I'll put all the details in the description. And now it is time to tell you about the best burger I've ever had in my life. The quest for the perfect burger is over because I have finally found it in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Welcome to Pauly's Burgers. These are farm fresh, house ground burgers. We tried the Royale, the Double Royale, and the Smash Burger. They were both spectacular. Not to mention the waffle fries and the hand-cut seasoned fries. They will blow you off your feet. They have a wide selection of drinks, and the gelato is the perfect end to any meal. Be sure to get a half and half. Meet you there. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever you want to call him, we found him. Lake Leatherwood City Park in Eureka Springs is one of the coolest city parks I've ever seen. They also offer camping and cabins. They have 6 fully furnished cabins, 3 mini cabins, 4 RV sites with water, electric, and septic. It's a great place to hike and fish, or just come for this right here. I've never been here before, so this is pretty cool to see. Look how this rock has been washed away, and it looks like bowls. They're actually holding rainwater. That's the road that we drove in on. So this is one of many lakes in Arkansas built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and they dammed up the White River to create this lake. If you've followed me for very long at all, then you know that one of my favorite lakes in Arkansas is Greer's Ferry Lake, which is in Heber Springs. It was made when the Little Red River was dammed up. I grew up going there. But one thing we noticed is that this lake is a lot clearer than Heber Springs. Heber Springs is, or Greer's Ferry, I mean, Greer's Ferry is pretty clear too, but this one might have them beat. This one looks a lot like Lake Ouachita, which is, I believe, the clearest or one of the clearest lakes in Arkansas. Lake Ouachita has freshwater jellyfish in it. We have seen 2 snakes.
In 10 minutes?
Yeah, 2 snakes in 10 minutes while we've been down there. I don't know if it's just because of where we are along these rocks, if it's the same like on the campground side, because it looks like it's grassy over there. There he is. See? Right down there to the right.
Is it counting?
Our next stop in Eureka Springs is Sauced Barbecue and Brews. Not only is the food fantastic, you cannot beat the friendly atmosphere here at this restaurant. They use a mixture of red oak and hickory, and let me tell you, this barbecue is fantastic. It is a must stop when you're in town. Okay, everybody, on to the next adventure, which includes a camper and an off-road park. They have a campground here, which is where we are right now. You can see they have camper rentals, so this is not ours. We rented it, I think they have 2. This is the bigger one. Of course, there's 5 of us, so we needed a bigger one. But they have also spaces available where people can bring their own. There's someone up here, actually, who has brought their own camper and their own side-by-side. But they have camper rentals, and then also campground, campsites. They have trails here. They have side-by-side rentals, so you can get a 2-seater or 4-seater, and they have slingshot rentals. Eureka Springs Adventure Park, which contains 3B Off-Road Park, is a privately owned 150-acre adventure park. And according to their website, it's 50 miles of rated off-road trails. They do have a campground. You can bring your own camper, you can bring your own side-by-side, or you can rent one of their campers and side-by-sides. If the off-road trails are not for you, you can rent a slingshot and drive to historic downtown Eureka, or miles and miles of scenic highway. I highly recommend doing this. This is one of the most epic things we've ever done, and we've done a lot.
Keep stretching it.
Definitely when visiting Eureka Springs, it's worth it to go downtown and visit all the cute little shops and Basin Park. There's a lot of different things to see down here based on what you like. There's home decor type stuff, clothing, there's a magic shop, there's all sorts of different restaurants and historical places. It's just one of those things you have to see even if you don't want to buy anything. Window shopping in Eureka Springs is a ton of fun, and you never know what you'll see along the way. The next restaurant that you definitely need to put on your Eureka Springs must-do list is Rowdy Beaver. We liked everything we tried, and one of our favorites was the beaver tail. No, it's not actually a beaver tail, it's pork loin, and it is fantastic. Hey everybody, we are at Cosmic Cavern. I've never been here, so we are going to get a tour. Randy, the owner, has offered to take us on a tour. So we're all gonna go in together and see what's under the ground, and by all the photos that I've seen, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let's go. I saved Cosmic Cavern for last for two reasons. Number one, it's absolutely epic and it's a must-see in this area. And two, it's not exactly in Eureka Springs. It's in Berryville, so it's a 27-minute drive from Eureka Springs, but it's completely worth it. Cosmic Cavern is Arkansas's largest show cave. It was discovered in 1845, but it wasn't developed until 1827. The tour is about an hour and 20 minutes long. It's a walking tour. It's 64 degrees in here with a 96% humidity. There are also 2 bottomless lakes in this cavern. If you would like to get my exclusive Arkansas travel guides with all of this information and our favorite things to do in all your other favorite Arkansas towns, you can find that on Patreon. If you liked this video, please remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around the natural state.